Disco conflict resolution. So last month, my roommate Greg came home lugging a suspiciously large Amazon box and an even more suspicious grin. Now, Greg is the sort of guy who considers room temperature a matter of personal philosophy, so I was prepared for anything from heated slippers to a box of live crickets. Turns out, he'd bought a full set of color-changing LED light bulbs and insisted they'd radically transform our vibe. I figured, sure, why not? At worst, we'd live in a rave, and at best, he'd forget about it in a week, like his sourdough starter phase. At first, it was kinda cool, movie nights in purple, Taco Tuesdays in green, and blue for those existential mornings. But then Greg had another brilliant idea. He declared that every time we had a disagreement, instead of yelling, we'd let the bulbs mediate. Apparently, changing the lights to disco mode would diffuse any tension and force us to dance it out. He called it mood lighting mediation. I thought he was joking, but the next time I called him out for leaving his socks in the fridge, don't ask, he hit a button and suddenly we were arguing in a full-on strobe lit rave. Before I knew it, our fights had become legendary. Friends started coming over just to watch us bicker about trash duty under a pulsating rainbow, with Greg attempting the worm every time things got heated. One time, my mom called during a particularly intense "who ate my leftovers" showdown, and all she heard was the Bee Gees, Greg yelling I was in the fridge first, and me trying to moonwalk while defending my chicken tikka. She hasn't called back since, but Greg swears this is the healthiest our communication has ever been. Last night, our landlord dropped by unannounced, walked in on us mid-glitterball negotiation, and just stared as Greg screamed, "The only thing we're splitting is the rent." Honestly, I think we may be the only apartment in the city where every conflict resolution ends with both a peace treaty and an encore. Because when it comes to settling disputes, nothing beats a little house funk.